Okay, so I'm going to take you through how to perform a PAILs contraction and how to restore range of motion within the fingers. And specifically, we're going after restoring flexion of the fingers and the hand. So key components here is we're never really pushing into any sort of discomfort of pain on the opposite side of what we're trying to stretch up through this direction. So if you notice that when you start to go and stretch this finger or the hand complex, and I say, ouch, that hurts on the underside, what we will need to do is slowly back off until the point that it does not hurt. And we will stay and hold this type of stretch for about, let's say 90 seconds to 2 minutes, so that we can actually let this tissue adapt to some sort of change. Also, we can fidget with our wrist, since the tissues of the finger come all the way up to the forearm and the elbow. I can allow this to be on more of a stretch by bending my wrist and influencing the muscular tissue, the red stuff we can call it, to expand and experience more of a stretching sensation. Again, when it comes to this stretch, it's not meant to be something that's uncomfortable. And on the top side, if you happen to feel some sort of stretch feeling, you don't have to chase a deep stretch feeling. So let's say it's been about 2 minutes now. Eventually, I'm going to need to start to contract the opposite direction. This would be the PAILs contraction, but we're holding it within the place of where I've been stretching. So I'm going to slowly open my fingers into my own hand and create an isometric contraction and start bending my wrist up towards the ceiling as well, and hold that for a 10-second count. If I was using a dial of 1 to 10 on effort, I'm going to be using about a 4 to a 6 at first to get used to this feeling. After a 10 to 15 second contraction, I will then slowly start to relax and then pull my finger slightly deeper into flexion. So this action is occurring, and we're talking minuscule, like 5-6 degrees. If we can handle that and it feels good, awesome. Let's live to see another day. We will continue to be in this next stretch cycle for about 30 to 60 seconds now. So we will prepare our body to do another PAILs contraction where I am bending my wrist up and straightening my finger out. So let's say it's been 30 seconds. I now push into my own hand and then I lift my wrist up. I'm gonna hold this, and now I'm staying with the same dial, about a 4 to a 6. If I need to dial it down because it's a little too uncomfortable, that's totally appropriate. But eventually we're going to want to start dialing it up to actually influence some sort of change in the tissues that we're using. Then I'll slowly relax again, pull it into a deeper stretch, and then I'll slowly relax and recover from that.